Welcome back to the Boot Tragedies.
I'll just start this off with a warning. I'm definitely still mad about that game last night, so if I go off into a rant, some tangents, just bear with me. But it's time to have a serious talk about the Saints quarterback, Derek Carr. Obviously, Saints brought Derek Carr into the building last year. 4 years, $150 million. 4 years, $150 million, $100 million guaranteed for Derek Carr. $28 million signing bonus, $60 million guaranteed at signing. So we're stuck with him. 32 years old, he's not playing well, and he's the quarterback for at least 2 seasons on the Saints. At least 2 seasons. Next year he'll have a cap hit of almost $40 million. And then after that, after these 2 seasons, the Saints can get rid of him, and it won't cost him as much money. Obviously, if you try to cut him next year or something this summer, which obviously can happen. So he's going to be on the roster for 2 years, and the Saints have to deal with that. And he's not playing well. He's going to have to turn it around significantly to be worth any of the money that we gave him. He's not a $150 million quarterback. Now, for quarterbacks, this money isn't a lot. This isn't a big, super duper quarterback signing. But what he's given us, we can find a rookie to do this. Jameis Winston could have did this for $4 million. He's going to have to turn it around. Andy Dalton did what he's doing. He's going to have to turn it around. Now, we're going to just go game by game stats real quick on Derek Carr. First game against Tennessee, 23 for 33, 305 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Next game against the Panthers, 31 for 36, 228 yards, 0 touchdowns, 1 interceptions. Then you got the Green Bay game, which he got hurt, 13 for 18, 103 yards, 1 touchdown, was having a solid game right there. Then against Tampa, 23 for 37, 127 yards, 0 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. Then against New England, this is the outlier game, 18 for 26, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Only win we had in the last 5 games, by the way. Then you get the Houston game, 32 for 50. Don't know why we're throwing the ball 50 times. 353 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Then against Jacksonville last night, 33 for 35, 300 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Now on the year, it's been 7 games. He's thrown for 1,600 yards. 1,600 yards. He's averaging 228 yards per game. That is his second lowest since his rookie season. The only lower season he's had, only worst season he has statistically so far is his rookie season. With no other than Dennis Allen, of course. Do what you want with that information. 3 and 4 in a year, 163 completions, 255 attempts. That is 63%. 63% is not. We didn't rank him in for 63%. He needs to be in that 68% range. We'll talk about a little bit of that later. 6 touchdowns to 4 interceptions. 6 touchdowns through 7 games. He's on pace for about 15 this year. 14 touchdowns this year. And about 8 to 9 picks. 14 touchdowns, 8 to 9 picks. You tell me if you think that's good. Now, let's talk about some of these things, man. Why we brought Derek Carr here. A couple of the main reasons. Stability at the quarterback position. Guy that's going to get you in and out of the huddle. Get you into the right play calls. Get guys on the same page. We've seen none of that. Absolutely none of that. It's actually been worse this year than it was last year. We got guys running the wrong routes, from Mr. Kamara to MT to Michael Thomas. We got guys being in the same place, on the football field. Now, you can blame it on Pete. You can blame it on Derek Carr, but he was brought in so these things wouldn't happen. You had a quarterback that was going to come in, command the huddle, get guys in the right, lined up right, get guys in the right place on the field, and we're just not doing that. If you're watching these games, he's mad every other play at somebody not doing the right thing. Now, these guys have been in this system for a long time. And it was never this bad. Obviously, Olave just only his second year, but Kamara and MT, they've been here. Jawan Johnson, they've been here. Most of these offensive linemen, they've been here. So people being lined up wrong, people, running the wrong routes, I'm not just going to put that on them guys. It's obviously something get lost in translation from Pete to Derek Carr to those guys, because that's how the plays are getting called. Pete Carmichael calls them Derek Carr. Derek Carr calls them to the guys. Something's obviously being lost in translation there. That had to be fixed. That was one of the main reasons he was brought here. Second reason, protection. Protection. They say Jameis Winston couldn't call the protections last year. Andy Dalton couldn't get the protection right last year. I have seen nothing better from Derek Carr. I still see us getting pressured. I still see us just not blocking anyone for the most part. Yeah, we're okay. It was a beat up offensive line. We just put some guys out there and they played well last year. Only had 1 sack. But it's not like we're world beaters out there. It's not anything, not a significant improvement from last year. Not a significant improvement at all from last year. with that. Another reason, man, like I said, this accuracy, the deep ball accuracy. Getting our playmakers involved with Rashid Shaheed and Chris Olave. I haven't seen that. Yeah, we got a couple deep ball connections that probably won us a couple games with Rashid Shaheed, where he just throwing it up and praying. That happened, but the connection with Olave, it's sometimes there, sometimes not, which we'll touch on a little bit more, but that hasn't been there. Man. We need to get the ball out his hands quick. He needs to make quicker decisions. All the things that they promised from Derek Carr, I haven't seen it. I just haven't seen it. Those good years for John Gruden that were sold to y'all, sold to us, we have not seen that. That year, what year was it? He threw for 4,800 yards, 23 touchdowns. Or he threw for 4,100 yards, 27 touchdowns. That guy was supposed to show up in this building. He's nowhere near. He's nowhere near here. This is a used car right now, and he's bad. He's very, very bad. Like I haven't seen anything. I was trying not to bash the quarterback. Like I said, we could blame Pete. We could blame the offensive line. We can't get the run going. I haven't really went in on Derek Carr this year on how bad he was playing because I was giving him the benefit of doubt. Because I've seen these other people fail. I've seen his offensive line be bad without Derek Carr. I've seen his offensive coordinator be bad without Derek Carr. I've seen his head coach be bad without Derek Carr. So all of these things, I can't blame him. Everyone's been bad before he got here, but no, he's bad right with him. He's fitting right in with this team. He's fitting in with the bad offensive line. He's fitting in with the bad run scheme. He's fitting in with the bad head coach. He's fitting in with the bad offensive coordinator. It's all bad. And he's right in the thick of it. If I can give blame to the team this year, if we're doing percentage-wise, he's probably 30%, and Pete Carmichael's probably 40%. They're 1A and 1B, in my opinion. They're right up there. Actually, him, Dennis Allen, and Pete Carmichael are 1A, 1B, and 1C. They're all capable in this. Derek Carr, Dennis Allen, Pete Carmichael. But back to Derek Carr. We got to talk about this, him and Chris Olave. Something's going on here. The Chris Olave I saw last year is not the same Chris Olave now. Even in his interviews after the game, I can see something's going on right there. Something's going on. And I think it's, with me, I even tweeted it. I think Derek Carr's doing too much on them sidelines. Hey, you don't got to just start screaming and cussing people out like that. Hey, buddy, you're not that guy. You are not that guy. If that was Drew Brees, I'm sure no one would have a problem with it. You are not him. You are not Pat Mahomes. You are not Josh Allen. You are not Joe Burrow. You don't command the respect of these players to come out here and start doing those things. Yes, you want your quarterback to be a vocal leader, but it's ways you go about things. You don't show players up. That's one thing you don't want to do. You don't show players up. And that's what he's been trying to do. He's been trying to show Pete Carmichael up. He's trying to show Chris Olave up. He's trying to take the blame off of himself. He keeps doing that. Yeah, you can say Chris Olave gave up on that route, but you threw that bitch in the stands. You threw it in the stands. So why are you showing somebody up when you just threw the ball down 6 yards out of bounds? You hit the water coolers. Doesn't make sense to me. And why is he a captain on this team? He's done nothing to be a captain on this team. We got guys like Alvin Kamara that's been showing way more leadership than Derek Carr, that needs to be a captain. Take that shit off his chest right now. That's what I would do. I would strip that C off his chest. He has shown no leadership abilities. I don't give a shit about that kumbaya and what you say in the press conference. You can say all the right things, but you're not showing it. You can't even control your emotions and you're a quarterback. He even said it in the game. I think he threw that pick against Tennessee right before the half. He was like, "Oh, I got hit. I got frustrated and I just tried to do too much, so I just threw it up." Yeah, you can't be quarterback if you're going to do that. Not the quarterback of my team. You can go quarterback for somebody, but it can't be the Saints. It can't be the Saints. And I'm holding back on Derek Carr. This is a long season. The division sucks, so we still have a chance. But if this continues towards the end of the season, it's going to get spooky for him. And I'll really start telling the truth. This is like 60% of it right here. This isn't even the whole truth. Because he's been playing bad. He's been playing very, very bad. This is a very, very bad season for him. It's 7 games in. We're almost at the halfway mark. And he's shown nothing. He's shown absolutely nothing. He's one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL right now. He's bottom 10, in my opinion. Bottom 10 quarterback. He's playing worse than Desmond Ridder. He's playing worse than Baker Mayfield. He's playing worse than a lot of quarterbacks in the NFL that are barely making money. And he's a $150 million man. Seriously. The Saints sold us on this guy, being the guy, for the next 3 or 4 years. And he's just not that. He's just not that. He's going to have to prove to me that he's that, because right now I've seen none of it. I can't wait till this film comes out. I haven't done a film breakdown in a minute because I don't want to watch this terrible ass team. It's a long time to do that film breakdown and it's bad. But we're going to probably watch all 55 passes from him. We'll watch every last pass and see how bad he sucked in that game. And we'll watch Chris Olave because we have time. We have a lot of time before the next game. So please tune in. Please tune in. We're going to have some very, very serious talks about this offense when this film drops, when it's all 22 drops. I promise you, be there. Be there for the next all 22. We're going to break it all down. It might be my longest one yet. We might do 3, 4, 5 videos on that. Fuck the defense. We won't even look at the defense. We might go straight offense and see what's going on here. We'll see what's going on here because this quarterback stinks. This play calling stinks. The red zone play calling stinks. So we'll see. We'll see what happens, man. We'll see what happens. But your quarterback is bad right now. Your quarterback. Y'all's. He ain't mine. He ain't my quarterback. I ain't got a quarterback right now. I ain't got a head coach. I don't got an offensive coordinator. I don't got a quarterback. Also, Derek Carr, throw Michael Thomas the ball. It'll make your life easier. Ask Drew Brees. Ask anybody that's probably played with Michael Thomas in their life. Give him the fucking ball. It'll make your life easier. But that's it, man. Quick little honest conversation about Derek Carr and how bad he's playing. Like I always say, I'm fair here. Jameis Winston plays bad. I say Jameis Winston plays bad. Cam Jordan plays bad. I say Cam Jordan plays bad. Michael Thomas plays good. I say Michael Thomas plays good. Marcus May plays bad. I say Marcus May plays bad. One thing about me, I don't have favorites. I got one favorite, and that's the New Orleans Saints. The rest of y'all, no. Like I said, I only had one favorite in the history of the Saints, and that was Reggie Bush, and he's not on this team. He could do no wrong in my eyes, even when he did wrong. The rest of y'all, nah, especially you, Derek Carr. I just don't like his attitude. I don't like his demeanor. He's just walking like his shit don't stink, and that don't sit right with me. That just don't sit right with me. But let me know what y'all think about Derek Carr in this season so far in the comments below. As always, this is the Boot Tragedies.